Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, Fire and Fire Love Connection for the week of July 21st to the 27th. A quick reminder to everyone, noise in the background, kids, dogs, and air conditioner. It's too hot to suffocate without an AC today. Usually I try to do them when it cools down enough where I can turn it off. That hasn't been the case, at least for like the past 24 hours. There's a strong heat wave. So just one card for now, Spirit, one card. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. All right, why do you have to work on your partnership? What is going on between the fire and fire connection? Oh, I'm about to just start blasting that AC. I have it at a low setting and it's like it's not doing it for me. Alright, we have a karmic relationship. Feeling triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. That's weird. A girl with a snake, empath, and narcissist being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Again, that is weird with that card that came out. And the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, power. So this is weird because it's telling you to give your relationship a chance, but it looks like you are in a karmic type of relationship. Now, karmic relationships aren't always bad, but I feel that with this narcissistic or like this energy of like being used is kind of like the issue for me when it comes to like giving a relationship a chance. So I'm trying to get more clarity when it comes to this. And for a lot of you, this is going to either you're realizing the type of relationship that you're in with somebody, and you have to choose whether it is that you still have lessons to learn within this connection, knowing staying in it or going into this connection knowing that there's going to be lessons that you have failed to learn. Or for others of you, this is kind of like a, you know, like when you play Monopoly, a get out of jail free card, where you're being advised ahead of time that something is coming in to teach you a lesson. And we have the number 31, atonement. Excuse my number 31. So see this energy. Let's go ahead and clarify, because it's like you're either going to learn the lessons that you need to learn with this person or the next. You're not running away from these lessons. We have the Princess of Coins, Four of Wands, Five of Coins, Two of Cups. So this is a connection that brings in that energy of a lot of back and forth. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys have to break up and then get back together, but there is a lot of bickering or a lot of arguments or a lot of back and forth between the two of you. A lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of fighting. So the question is here, have you learned the lessons, or have you learned why you allow yourself to continue on being in connections in this way? And for very few of you, and I'm saying few, F-E-W, right? I think that's how you spell it. Few, small, S-M-A-L-L. I have to be very clear. Both of you are coming to realize the narcissistic traits that you guys bring in, whether you realize that you do or you don't, whether you want to say that you do or you don't, doesn't make a difference to me. Both of you bring in a lot of toxicity into the connection. Both of you may be realizing or recognizing it and want a clean slate and will actually work on this connection. I do feel that for that small amount of you, the two of you will be giving each other a time frame. Like, you guys are going to give each other like 6 months to try to work this out, or 3 months, or whatever it is. And if not, you guys, if neither of you can come from a place of like unconditional love towards each other, then the two of you are calling it quits. For others of you, you are definitely calling it quits. And others of you are going to just blame the other person and say that, and victimize yourself and say that you have done nothing wrong. It takes two for a relationship to work, and it takes two for a relationship to fail as well. Whether it is something that you've said or you've done, or something that they've said or they've done, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes the way that we treat a person, unknown, subconsciously, let's put it this way, sometimes pushes them away. So let's go ahead and see. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Princess of Wands, and then we have the Sun in the reverse. So you have a decision. There is a huge energy supporting you that, again, those of you that are not included in the few or in the small group where both people recognize they're doing in a relationship and are willing to work on it, those of you that are not going to give this a chance, or are hesitant to give this a chance because it feels like a familiar energy or feels like a lesson, you can try to run from it with the Judgment in the reverse and the Nine of Coins, and it eventually will catch up to you, just disguised as something else. Sorry, the Devil came in the reverse. I'm like, why is it coming up right? It was in the reverse when I pulled it out. So whoever it is that is coming towards you, you're seeing the red flags right away. That's probably why you're not willing to give this a chance, because you don't want to learn these lessons, or you don't want to go through these lessons, or you don't want to go through this type of connection again. But maybe there is something that you missed, or something that didn't sink in when it came to lessons that needed to be learned. So just know that you some of you will walk away from this, but the next person coming in with the Devil in the reverse is this energy of coming in a disguise, or wearing like a false mask, and still teach you this lesson that is in the present time. Hope that makes sense. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. And if you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah. Love you all. Bye-bye.